Assalamu alaikum. My name is Umer Kamal, and I am recently doing my bachelor's in sports sciences and physical education. My topic of discussion is leadership skills regarding physical activity, and the physical activity that I have chosen is bodybuilding. The reason that I have chosen this field is that this is the only sports that I have really enjoyed, and I have given a lot of my time to it, and I have gained a lot of information and knowledge regarding to this field. And I think that I could help others who are relatively new to this field to help them build their self confidence and to help improve themselves. So let's get started. The exercises that I would like to share uh, with you people regarding building self confidence is first of all, I would like to talk about the breathing exercises that are really important and necessary in opening one's mind and body to this sport or bodybuilding first. And it's really good for one's attention and focus too. It's really good in building one's focus and attention, and um, it's it's one of the main pillars of yoga exercises too, and it's really good in regulating one's circulating system of one's body. So the simple concept of inhaling and exhaling, it started uh, by holding or pressing one side of one's nose and slowly inhaling and exhaling from one side of your nose, and it could be done with the other side too. This activity could be done for 2 or 3 minutes, or for us for more several minutes if you have been uh, already exposed to this activity for a couple of days. To self motivate oneself, it's really necessary to first of all relieve oneself from the stress, anxiety that one is suffering, and it could be achieved from the one relaxation technique that I've told about, the uh, from the breathing exercises, the one brief breathing exercise that I've told. But there are also other type of exercises too, like the basic warm up exercises, which include stretching of the body, um, and other static warm ups and dynamic warm ups uh, too. So I would like to give the beginners the manual to the static exercises, because it's generally the first type of warm up that is introduced to the beginners, and it requires only some brief stretches and holding positions that are really not that much stressful to the body. And when one gets used to it and it's fine with it, so he could move on to the dynamic type of warm up, which includes more rigorous type of movements, including the swinging of arms, the swinging of legs, the swinging of lot of body parts, and it's a bit a step forward in the warm up procedure. After the beginners have been exposed to the introductory exercises that I have just told for a couple of weeks, they could move on to the next level of sports, which is to build mutual understanding of each other, and it's really helpful in building sportsmanship. So let's look at some exercises regarding to building mutual understanding and sportsmanship. The first activity that I would like to introduce the beginners is activity that involves trusting others. Uh, the activity could include two persons, in which a person has to close his eyes, and the other person would stand behind him, and the instructor would tell him or her to fall backwards towards the other person, and he would fall blindly towards him. The other person would have to catch him or her. And this type of exercise is really helpful in building mutual understanding, mutual trust, and it's really helpful in other fields of life too. After the exercises that I have just told, the beginners could go and introduce themselves to the basic bodybuilding exercises too. And that's it for the video. And thank you all for listening. Allah Hafiz.